What's happening?
How you doing, my man? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. What's up?
Appreciate you. Well, yeah, man, appreciate your time. We know you're extremely busy. Roy, how has the last 5 days, 4 days been since the fight announcement with Mike Tyson?
Been incredible. Been unexpected. Like I said, it's one of the greatest blessings ever because people always would speak about and ask. I wonder what would you have done if you were around in the social media era. But guess what?
Right,
God blessed me and gave me one opportunity, one shot back at it in the social media era with one of the biggest names I could imagine, with the biggest name that I ever
right.
could imagine. So how could I say no?
Absolutely, Roy. I couldn't agree with you more. And then, yeah, like you said, Mike Tyson through social media put out a couple of those videos a couple months ago and got a lot of buzz, a lot of, cloud around his name. And then we heard names like Evander Holyfield and Shannon Briggs. But myself and, someone dear to your heart, Dean Toole, we talked about it. We put an article out May 7th, fightbananas.com, and said, if Tyson's going to come back, it should be against the pound for pound GOAT, Roy Jones Jr. Did you hear about that article? That article went pretty viral. And when did you start hearing about you versus Tyson could come to fruition?
Yeah, I had heard about it about a month ago as well. Um, as people had said something about it a couple of times, but then when that article came out, I'm sure that it also gave people a better even more idea, knowing that I was interested, made it help. So I think what you did probably definitely helped them come on over here because they were thinking
Appreciate
about speaking about it, but it probably helped them come on and make a tilt toward my direction. So I'm glad of that too. And, they knew though that I was the easiest person in the world to make a deal with because it's always been me. And they said they wanted somebody who thought outside the box, who didn't bring back lawyers and boxing people. So they spoke to a few other guys, and everybody always brought back boxing lawyers or boxing promoters or boxing managers. And they knew that I was probably the only person that could do this without having to do all this, and I was that
it.
person. So
That's awesome, my man. Another kind of interesting question I got for you. Michael Jordan, The Last Dance came out, ton of great, feedback from it. And with you being underneath the Jordan brand and me being a combat sports man my whole life, I always think when I see that Jordan brand on, Gators uniforms on the basketball court, I think of Roy Jones Jr. How did that relationship start? And then do you still to this day in 2020 have a relationship with Jordan and with the brand going forward?
still have a relationship with the brand. We don't do a business deal together. We do have a relationship. They still look out when I want stuff, and there were some beautiful people. Mike said they realized that I was Michael Jordan of boxing back in the day, and so
Right.
that's how the relationship started because they want only the best for the person for the sport, whatever sport you did, and they knew that at that time I was the best at my sport. So I mean, it was a beautiful relationship. I enjoyed it. I was the first boxer ever, so it's like for me, that's always my favorite thing. You know.
Right. That's awesome, my main man. Nothing. We follow you on Instagram, Roy Jones Official. Great page has been blowing up lately, of course, since the announcement. But we've been seeing you on social media going to Russia a lot. How did that relationship come to be? And is it important to you to bring American boxing over there to Russia?
Yeah, because people always forget that even back in the day in World War II, Russia and the United States were allies. They fought together
Right.
in World War II. So it's like people always try to turn Russia as the enemy. Russia is not the enemy. The Russian people love us just like we love them. We should love them if we don't.
Right.
So it's like, how can you be an American and 95% of their population know you, but they hate you? You know, it's crazy.
Right.
They love you. Well, 95% of the population wouldn't know you unless they either hate you immensely, or they love you immensely. But they love me immensely. So it's like, with that being said, I like being somewhat of an undercover ambassador to help bring
Right.
these countries together. You feel me? I'm not trying to
Yeah.
create to keep us knocking. What he said, we need togetherness today. Everybody's fighting against each other, and everything is happening so bad now that we need togetherness. We don't need to be separate or be fighting everybody now. We don't need war now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like we
Right.
smart enough. We can communicate. Why should we have to war all the time? Why we can't get along, get together? It's like me. I have Russian fighters. I have American fighters. I have Swedish fighters. I have German fighters. I have a Russian gym. I have a South African gym. I have American gyms. I have everything. So it's like, why do you have to be in one place
Right.
and your way not always gonna be right? I don't tell people my gym is better than nobody else's gym. I tell my gym teach my way. That's all. If you want to learn my way, you come to my gym. My way don't teach Tyson's way or Mayweather's way or this. No, my way teach my way. My gym teach my way. I
Right.
ain't saying you gotta get your DNA may not be fit or may not suit you to come to my gym. Your DNA might suit you to go take more of a Tyson style. Your DNA might take you to more of a Mayweather style. Your DNA may take you more to a Canelo style. I don't know. But I'm not
Right.
here to discredit none of those styles. I say you want to learn my style, you come to my gym. You want to learn something
Right.
else? I'm not saying don't go. Whatever your DNA says is where you should go.
Right, absolutely, Roy. Man, we need a lot more love in the world right now. We know you're extremely busy. I got two more quick questions for you, my man. One, you mentioned style, so let's kind of get into it. Let's get a little fight talk. Your style and Tyson's style. How intrigued are you going into this fight? This is just a fight for any fight fans, middle class America. Everyone will be watching this September 12th. Jones versus Tyson. How do you think it's going to go down, my man?
Boxer puncher versus puncher boxer. Best fight you ever could ask for. You understand me? And the reason I say boxer puncher and puncher boxer is because it's usually the boxer against the puncher. But I can box and I can punch. He can
Right.
punch and he can box. So it's boxer puncher versus puncher boxer. Great fight. Can't wait to see.
I cannot wait. Last question for you. We seen you last underneath that Island Fights banner in Pensacola Bay, and we see you still training. The fire's still there. After this, can we see you again? Are we going to see you out there? Of course, that Anderson Silva name has been rumored for a decade. There's some big rumors about other organizations. Are we going to see Roy Jones Jr. a lot in 2020 and 2021?
I doubt it. I hope I just keep the ball started so that other people can come back and take advantage of these same opportunities. But if a great opportunity comes up, just like this one did, if it's super and something that the fans really want to see and they don't have any more entertainment still, then who knows? Because for me, I'll sacrifice for the people can enjoy themselves. Pensacola
Absolutely, man.
always.
I've been telling people since day one, man. They must have forgot. Roy Jones Jr. Appreciate your time. God bless you. Good luck. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, my brother.
Bye bye.